Mic check 212. Mic check 212. We back, baby. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, with another episode. You hear it. You hear it. We're back with another episode of Drinks and Convos, baby. Make some noise. You feel me? We back in here. It's going down. I got a special guest today. You know what I'm saying? A very special guest of mine. He stopped by the Drinks and Convos studio to come pour with his boy and have a conversation. He really supposed to be the co-host, but he been perping on his microphone. You know, it's all good. But, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, give it up for my boy, Killer Cam, in the building. You feel me?
Yeah, Killer Cam, you know what it is.
We in here just chilling. Two homies kicking it. You feel me? Drinks and Convos. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification button. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Everywhere with a platform you follow. And also on Twitch. You feel me? Make sure you go do that expeditiously. What's good with you, brother?
None. Chilling, just trying to survive the semester out, you know what I mean?
I feel you, man. Facts. Semester over in about a week.
Yeah, about a week.
About a week, you feel me? My last exam is the 11th. I can't wait. I'm done with everything else, but waiting on that one. What about you?
I think it's about the same time. I'm just gonna cheat the whole time. Not gonna lie.
He said that I didn't. You feel me? Just in case anybody from said institute is watching. He said it, not me. But yeah, I can't wait though, man. Christmas coming up. Your boy birthday. You know what I'm saying? You know we gotta go up for that for the one time. It's about to be lit.
Definitely gotta pull up. You know what I mean? But other than that, I'm broke for the holidays.
I feel you on that. The holiday shopping, especially when you got them girlfriends, you know, that money get a little bit tight. I'm still shopping.
PS5, you know.
Man, we doing all the shopping. We couldn't even get no PS5. Couldn't nobody get it for real though, quite honestly.
I know I wasn't gonna get it when I seen people up in the mall fighting for it, getting arrested over the P5. Grown men sleeping out on beds. That level of dedication I do not have.
You feel me? Sleeping? Like, they was acting like this P5 was the old school, one of the retro Jordan drops or something.
I mean, like, what type of grown man sits outside in the cold? Mind you, it was November. Where'd you even blow up the mattress at?
Man.
How you get a blow up mattress? You just put it right there in front of the store. Like, how is that even legal?
Right. Wouldn't that be like considering loitering or something?
Yeah, they kick homeless people out all the time. Like, dang, you just sleeping out in front of the GameStop? It ain't that serious.
Man, like, they just out here. I couldn't do it. And it wasn't warm outside. It was cold. It was pretty cold.
It was cold and it was raining.
And the fact that, they only had like 2 PS5s anyway?
Bro, the thing is like, not all the stores even had PS5s.
Yeah.
Only the important stores had them, and all the other stores only had 2. Like,
that's crazy.
Like, all the important stores had 2. Anywhere else you went, they didn't even have it. So you had people laying outside for PlayStations that weren't even there.
Wow.
I'd be sick.
Super sick.
When I'm supposed to stand outside for an Xbox?
Ooh, the Xbox people will come after you. But nah, forget Xbox. Xbox trash. Nah, I quit. I don't want to mess up no potential sponsorships. I'm just playing Xbox. Nah, I'm definitely a PS5, PlayStation guy from Hart, for sure. I never had an Xbox. Never even thought about getting an Xbox, quite honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I haven't had an Xbox since the 360, but I don't think I'm going back, though.
What would you prefer? When the 360 dropped, what was that? The 3? PlayStation 3?
Yeah, Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 dropped at the same time.
Which one you preferred?
To be honest with you, I preferred the 360 just because I thought the online experience was better.
Yeah, I remember people saying that. Like, Xbox Live was better than PlayStation Network or something.
Yeah, but PlayStation definitely caught up, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it comes down to personal preference and what type of games you like, but.
And I feel like the PlayStation exclusives are way better than the Xboxes as well.
Yeah, I mean, come on, you got God of War.
Yeah, because they can't even play Spider-Man, right? Or yeah. Was that on? No, I don't think that was.
Spider-Man was a PlayStation exclusive for a couple of months before the Xbox. Like, before it came out on Xbox.
Oh, okay. Is it? Hold on, let's fact check real quick. So I don't want to be saying the wrong thing.
It was one of these games that it released on PlayStation first before it released on Xbox.
Yeah, it's a PlayStation exclusive.
Well, that's just another reason why PlayStation is better than Xbox.
Yeah.
In my personal opinion.
Mine as well, But hey, Xbox, we still love you. Microsoft, all y'all. We still love y'all.
Yeah, I just think it's really important though to actually have a black Spider-Man. Like that representation matters.
Definitely.
We actually got that.
Definitely. Because I was just thinking about that the other day. Like, we haven't had no black superhero game. Not from what I can think of.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Like,
You always, I mean, if you take it to Grand Theft Auto, you know what I mean? Like San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto, but they weren't superheroes. Though. They were killing people.
That
so
was
at
like
the same time, it was giving out a certain stereotype.
Yeah.
But we ain't never had an actual superhero.
Yeah, no, never. Never. It's barely rare that you even see black superheroes being portrayed on the big screen. Or even regular television for that matter. I mean, you got like, what, Black Lightning?
Luke Cage.
Oh, yeah, Luke Cage. But they ended up canceling Luke Cage. I don't know why they even did that. Luke Cage was a good show.
Well, it wasn't because it was a bad show. It's just because of Disney buying back all the rights to putting.
Oh, they bought Luke Cage?
Disney Plus, yeah.
Oh, damn. Well, maybe Disney should reboot it then. Shit.
So I mean, hopefully they
reboot it.
They do it on there and reboot it. 'Cause, I mean, it was a monumental series, so
definitely.
Bulletproof Black Man. That's crazy.
Yeah, it definitely was. I want to see it come to like the big screen, the movies. I take that back on my comment earlier. We did have Black Panther. Can't forget Black Panther, of course, on the big screen. But other than that, though, you know, DC got characters that they can pull out. You feel me? Black superheroes. They got a whole comic dedicated to black superheroes. What's it like? I forget the name of the exact comic, but that's what like Static Shock and all them on that specific comic.
Yeah, but you want to know something I found out? Is Static Shock isn't even really part of he's part of the DC universe, but he was his own separate comic on its own. Yeah. And they just included him on there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It was some company and then DC like got owners, like part ownership or something like that.
But they haven't even did their due diligence and bring that back.
Yeah, they haven't, because Marvel been mopping the floor with them. As far as movie wise, now animated, DC got great animation.
But you want to know what superhero I want for our females of color? I want a Bumblebee movie.
Bumblebee movie, that would be lit.
Like, they can make the Teen Titans into a movie instead of a TV show and have a series, but they can also have Bumblebee in it. Because I mean, the Teen Titans Go, she's an important member of it. Like, I mean, they got Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, you got to give some love to Bumblebee.
That's true. That's very true. I feel like that's what I'm saying. They, like Marvel, they have so much potential to work with, as far as like bringing in different characters and like different like, you know, like different groups. I would say like how Marvel got X-Men, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers. You know what I'm saying? DC got Teen Titans, you know, Justice League, and others. So they could definitely like turn it up.
Marvel just wiping the floor with them though when it comes to the superheroes and all that. Like,
yeah,
I don't know why DC's lagging.
I think it's the people that's writing it, bro. I feel like the people that write the animations need to write the movies. Because the people that's writing the movies, they just ain't getting it right. With the exception of the Batman trilogy, that was good. But other than that, I mean, Suicide Squad was what? Subpar?
Yeah, I feel watching it again.
I feel like Will Smith carried that. Like,
yeah, when you first see it, a movie like that, you watch it and you be like, man, it was really good. But the true test is when you go see it again.
Yeah.
And you be like, it's actually garbage.
Yeah.
They rushed it. They rushed the story.
Yeah.
It was too cliche.
I feel like the animated Suicide Squad was better. I don't know. Maybe I'm just really into the animation of it.
Nah, the animated is definitely better. The storylines are way more complex. I mean,
I feel like it's funnier too.
They took their time, and I'm like, why can't, if you can take 2-3 years to make the animated portion, why can't you do the same thing with the movies? Because the animated is expensive too.
Facts. That's true.
Like how they have multiple different trilogies just within the animated universe, but you can't do it right when it comes for the actual thing.
Yeah, for live action. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense at all.
They're gonna make more money.
Definitely. I don't know, man. Hopefully they turn it around. They got that Wonder Woman movie coming out. They got the new Batman. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, they messing like their own self up. Like, they got the same Wonder Woman, but doing a new Batman with the dude from Twilight. Like, how you supposed to intertwine the Justice League now? You know what I mean? Like, it don't make no sense. Because you getting rid of Ben Affleck and then bringing bruh. Like, I don't know.
They should have continued on the storyline with Talia al Ghul and bring in Damian to the fold as Robin. They should have continued off the Dark Knight trilogy.
Facts.
Because now they're just jumping all over the place. They did the whole Flashpoint thing, like had Ben Affleck had the Flashpoint vision and all that different type of stuff, and
at this point,
they didn't even live up to it. We're not even getting a Cyborg movie or a Flash movie.
They're just trying stuff at this point. Like, I don't know.
Like,
but I feel what you're saying on that with the Talia aspect. If they would have did that, that would have been lit.
That's just hard. Like, they have so many different ways. Like DC, like personally, I like DC a little better than Marvel.
Yeah, me too.
The characters is, I feel like, more developed, and they actually lose, so it gives it more of a real undertone. Because they be getting clapped up, really.
Yeah, that I feel like. And what y'all think? Comment down below, because I feel like what Christian Bale, right, was for Batman and DC was the same as what Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man was for Marvel. Both movies, the Batman Begins and Iron Man 1, around the same time. It was both doing great numbers at the same time. I definitely feel like that. I feel like what Robert Downey Jr. is to Marvel, Christian Bale could have been to DC easily, and they could have did that with the whole Talia aspect.
Yeah, I think that's a better phrasing. Like he could have been.
Yeah,
they didn't take the time to actually put him more in other stories because Batman is literally everywhere. Facts. Just like how Iron Man is. Iron Man is everywhere.
And that's the
Batman
thing.
is everywhere.
Facts. Yeah.
There's not one person, one superhuman that Batman doesn't know. He got tabs on everybody.
So much tabs to where he literally know how to defeat each and every one of them. Like that's
everybody. It's crazy.
This is a great segue to this question. Who do you have in the fight? Iron Man or Batman? Who y'all got? I know who I got. I got Batman. I feel like you give Bruce Wayne with enough preparation time, it's curtains.
Yeah, I definitely think the same thing. Because I mean, Iron Man's smart as hell.
Yeah.
But Batman is equally as smart.
Yeah.
They both rich. Iron Man might be a little richer, but if Iron Man can't get to his suits,
it's over. I
mean, I know he got the little nano suits and stuff like that, but I mean,
that's another thing.
Batman, you get that. You get Batman. You get him 2 months of preparation.
Yeah. Not even that. Well, you brought up a great point. Without the suit, take the suits off. Batman is whooping Iron Man like off rip. That nigga done mastered. I don't know how many styles of martial arts and all that. Iron Man not really no hand-to-hand combat guy.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah. Batman
over there beating up Superman for no reason. Superman ain't do nothing to him. And he over there just beating him up.
Like what they be talking about if Batman was real. And he caught a nigga selling the eighth.
Out there breaking arms.
Because you imagine Batman pulling up on you in a Batmobile. And you outside serving some weed.
Somebody pull up to you in a Lamborghini. You thinking that's a nice car. He ain't even walking out. The seat, he jumps out of it.
Facts.
And by the time you realize what's happening,
facts, it's over.
You in the hospital.
He ejecting out the seat to come whoop on you.
And he ain't even paying your hospital bills. He just
don't
do that again.
Hey, that'll be some stuff.
You're right by a school zone, so I had to teach you a lesson. I'm not just gonna scare you away and run, make you run away. I'm just gonna break your arm. I'm just gonna take it overboard, and just break your arm.
Hey, that's some brutal stuff right there. He don't care at all.
I mean, that's overboard, man.
Yeah. Batman be messing niggas up for just like the slightest things sometimes. That's crazy.
And you got Joker out here just robbing banks, blowing up hospitals, and doing whatever he want. He need his arm broke.
Them superheroes looking goofy in them tights.
I think what superpower I would want to have, though, and I'm not going to lie to you, I think I would love to have one of them, the Green Lantern rings.
Oh, one of the rings.
Because it's like, whatever you think of, you can literally do.
You gotta have the what they say, the great concentration for the ring or whatever.
Yeah. People just generally they were like, man, I want Superman's powers. I want Flash powers.
I never thought about the ring. I don't know.
We need one of them rings like LeBron.
Facts. I thought about something like, I don't know. I think like a superpower of like just ultimate knowledge or something. I don't know. I think I'd just want to be like a super smart, like crazy smart individual.
Also like Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, well, I'm like 100 steps ahead of everybody.
They do got the chair for that though. Batman.
Yeah, but that chair, you dang near confined to that chair for all eternity or some crazy stuff. I know exactly what you're talking about, though.
You be smart though.
Yeah, but I want to be smart and be able to get out the damn chair. Nigga sitting in the chair for thousands of years, messing around with Darkseid. I could never. Oh yeah, another versus. Who you got? Darkseid or Thanos? I got Darkseid.
See,
who y'all got? Comment down below.
Thanos, he didn't really like individual. He can wipe your floor with the Avengers individually,
yeah.
But all together by himself, he can't. Darkseid wiped out the whole Justice League by himself.
Facts. No gauntlet.
Like just, them little Omega beams.
Yeah. Omega beam is deadly. That is deadly. Yeah, he would whoop. He would mess Thanos up. He like, damn near mess him up with the gauntlet too. Even if Thanos had the gauntlet, but Thanos no gauntlet. Oh yeah, Darkseid taking that one.
But you want to know something too? Like Darkseid isn't even like he's powerful, but you know Raven's dad from the Teen Titans, Trigon.
Oh yeah, facts. Forgot about Trigon.
Him too though.
Damn, yeah. I forgot about Trigon. That's facts. Hey, yeah. Trigon's another one.
It's because Darkseid one of them, I think is one of them new gods of DC. Trigon one of the old gods.
I don't know. I'm not for sure with that. Forgot about Trigon though. That's right.
But I think Darkseid a little bit more deadly though for the question.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Thanos just wanted to wipe out half the population. Yeah. That man, Darkseid looking for the equation of life to wipe everything out.
He wants, to conquer. He's a conqueror of worlds, whatever they call that man.
Universes.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
That man wanted the equation of life just to make himself the supreme ruler of everything. And I mean, in the comics, Thanos kind of wanted to do the same thing too, but there was more checks and balances with Thanos. But DC, they don't have them same checks and balances with the supreme gods and all that different type of stuff Marvel had. Yeah. Darkseid will wipe the floor with him.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking Darkseid on that. That man Thanos so brutal. He snapped his fingers, deleted half of all humanity, and set his ass down to have a cup of coffee and to watch the sunset.
He went to go farm corn.
That's a ruthless dude. That's a ruthless guy.
And then got rid of the stones.
Was just chilling. That nigga, what was it, Endgame? They found that man in the hut. That nigga was chilling in the hut on a different world. Like,
you got the most powerful thing in the universe. And you snap yourself a hut?
A hut. My nigga could have had some women, some...
You already snapped off half the universe. You mean to tell me you can't find some mansion on some planet or something like that?
A palace or something. Goodness gracious, that nigga was in a hut, a mud house or some shit.
And how you snap away half the planet? So instead of bringing your world back,
facts.
You mad? So you snap half the planet, half the universe away.
That's another key point. I didn't even think about that. He had the chance to, you're right, bring his civilization back. It said,
you just brought your people back.
Mm-hmm.
You just didn't think you. And it's like instead of snapping away half the people, you couldn't just snap more resources?
Man, something. His arm was messed up too from them snaps.
Like half the point of evolution is to die off and to become better. You just snapping half of everybody up. You basically stopping evolution.
Speaking of the snap, you think there's a chance that in MCU that they're gonna write in to where Iron Man snaps at the end? Yeah, he died, but some way, shape, or form in that snap, it's a chance that he gonna come back in future movies.
See, I see it like this. There's a big possibility he might not come back.
Yeah.
But I feel like if he do comes back, he should come back as Kang the Conqueror.
Why Kang the Conqueror though?
With the whole messing up of the timelines and all of that, because if you really think about it, if they can go into multiple different timelines and all of this, they've already kind of messed it up. So what's stopping Tony from becoming Kang the Conqueror? To avoid the mishaps that he went through previously in a previous timeline, because he didn't want his people to die. That was the whole reason why he created Ultron, because he had that vision. You can always take it a step further.
So many loopholes, man.
Yeah, they left themselves a lot of room to write with.
Definitely, yeah. That's tough.
But I definitely think the next major villain is going to be Galactus. The snap definitely woke him up.
For sure.
It kind of made things unbalanced. Because like Thanos said, everything has to remain balanced. So I wouldn't see a reason why they wouldn't continue with that, because everything still has to be balanced. When you have somebody like Thanos killing populations and you get rid of them, well, somebody has to do it. Somebody has to keep everything balanced. So the next thing should be Galactus.
I feel like it's going to be Galactus.
He's playing
as well.
He's a necessary evil. Because in the comics, he comes back in a different form. If you kill him, he just comes back in a different form.
It was something else. It was another character that somebody on Twitter said. Yeah, it's what they say. It's Kang actually. Who was Kang? Is that who you talking about? Kang the Conqueror?
Yeah, Kang the Conqueror.
See that? Somebody quoted my tweet with that. Do you think it could be Kang the Conqueror? Or it's too early?
If they continue doing the Avengers, yes. But since they're gonna work on the X-Men and Fantastic Four,
Galactus.
It's gonna be Galactus. Yeah. Because I mean that's their plan
sense.
anyway.
Yeah, it just makes sense.
They wouldn't have brought the rights back to Fantastic Four and X-Men if they didn't have a plan on bringing Galactus in. You gotta have another big bad.
Definitely, yeah. I can't wait for that. Well, whoever it is, I can't wait. I know it's gonna be good. And I guess since we're on the topic, staying on Marvel, the new Spider-Man. Comment down below how y'all feeling about Sony. Well, somebody from Sony or something. Somebody leaked something to whereas it's going to be all 3 Spider-Mans in the next Spider-Man movie. You know, live action Spider-Verse movie.
How you feel about it?
I feel like it's going to be lit. I love it. I want to see my favorite Spider-Man. I love Tom Holland, but my favorite Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. All right, the original OG. All my OGs out there know what's up. But I would love to see Tobey Maguire back on the big screen wearing those red and blue tights, man. Being Spider-Man, I love it. I think it's gonna be excellent because I like the Into the Spider-Verse animation. So live action, I know.
I agree with 2 out of the 3 Spider-Man.
Marvel gonna go crazy.
I do not like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man.
Why don't you like Andrew?
I don't like him. He's too cliche of a Spider-Man. I feel like Tobey Maguire was the perfect. He was the perfect one too.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
But I feel like
I think I know what you're gonna say.
The one that's playing Spider-Man now, I forget his name.
Tom Holland.
Yeah, Tom Holland.
Yeah.
He was born for Spider-Man.
I feel like this, to piggyback off of what you said, I feel like Tobey Maguire was the perfect Spider-Man, right? In the sense of the superhero, you know what I'm saying, being with Mary Jane, the whole trying to protect Aunt May. You know, we had the Uncle Ben story. I feel like he's the greatest, he's the best Spider-Man. I feel like Tom Holland is the best Peter Parker, if that makes sense. As far as being young in high school, you know what I'm saying? Tobey Maguire Spider-Man was damn near in college already or something like that.
Yeah,
you feel me?
I can definitely see that.
I feel like Tom Holland is Peter Parker. Like you said, he was born to be Peter Parker. He's Peter Parker for sure.
Yeah, and my thing is, though, I feel like they shouldn't. If they're going to do an Into the Spider-Verse type thing, if they're going to piggyback off of Doctor Strange with the whole Universe of Madness thing that they got going on or whatever.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be crazy.
You got to have Miles Morales.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
You can't do it Into the Spider-Verse
without Miles.
And not have him in it.
Yeah.
Come on, that was his movie. You're still in his thunder.
Yeah, that's going to be an uproar. It's going to be an uproar. If Miles is not in that movie, it's going to be bad.
Like, Andrew Garfield was a horrible Spider-Man. Come on now.
Hey, this nigga do not like Andrew Garfield.
A skater boy Spider-Man.
Yeah,
like, he don't look right.
Yeah, you're right. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. You're right. It wasn't the best Spider-Man. It wasn't the best Spider-Man. It's definitely my least favorite Spider-Man.
Yeah, I will never watch an Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, nah.
You turn that on, I'm turning it off.
Yeah, not over and over. Yeah.
The only reason I even went to go see the movie is Because they had it at the Dollar Cinema in Cincinnati. And I only paid $1. They weren't getting anything else out of me.
I ain't gonna lie, I went to go see it because I just like Spider-Man, you know? And I just want to see what it was gonna be about. I gave it a chance.
Throw it in the trash.
Hey, did y'all like Andrew Garfield? He wasn't the best, but he was decent though. I feel like he was decent. We can give Andrew a chance, you know? It was alright. But I feel also with the whole Doctor Strange concept, the villains, that's where it's gonna get interesting too. Cause you finally bring in villains like Green Goblin, Venom, who else? Dr. Octavius. You know what I'm saying? All those other Spider-Man villains that we're essentially missing out on.
Yeah, but I think they're setting up for the Sinister Six though.
Yeah, man, at this point, ain't no telling what they're doing.
I mean,
oh yeah, facts. How can I forget about Mysterio? Yeah. Well, Far From Home, you know, he was the main villain in Far From Home. So.
Yeah, and then they had who was it? The Vulcan had him, and I mean they still
Vulture.
got a lot of other characters
to work with, yeah,
that they could bring in the fold.
Nah, I can't wait. This next phase of the MCU about to be nuts. It's about to be nuts.
But Doctor Strange too, man. I don't even know what villain they gonna have up in there. I feel like that's gonna be a wild movie, and it's supposed to be like a scary movie. It's supposed to be like a scary movie, almost like a different type of Marvel movie. I like that though.
I do too.
It's different. Have you on your toes.
Yeah, I definitely feel like it's gonna be a different approach for sure. I can't wait, man.
And I heard they're bringing out they're having a whole new squad of Guardians of the Galaxy. Just the last movie with Peter Quill in them.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they're gonna have a whole new Guardians.
Why would they do that? It's going so good.
I mean, because there was more than one. There was more than one Guardians team. There's actually a lot of them. So I mean,
I did not know that.
Yeah, they have a lot to go off of. Marvel got enough characters and to go and make new movies for the next 20, 30 years for real.
We shall see.
I'm just excited, man. This whole COVID thing just pushed everything back.
Yeah.
I wanted to see Black Widow, man. She looks so good.
What's her name? What's that girl? Oh, Scarlett Johansson. Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson, man.
I was about to say Jessica Alba. But yeah, Scarlett Johansson. Cannot wait to see that. Yeah, this COVID-19 stuff crazy though.
The thing is too, is people going in the store with gloves and all that stuff, they spreading it worse.
Yeah, cause they're not switching out gloves like that, like they're supposed to be.
Why are you wearing your gloves? And you was in your car with your gloves on. You going in the store with the gloves on. You touching everything. Sneezing. I seen somebody sneeze into their gloves at Kroger's yesterday.
Not sneeze into the glove. Oh man, that's brutal.
She was in the frozen section. I was like, bro, I'm not getting anything from this aisle because I don't know what she touched.
That's brutal. Not sneeze. Ooh, wee.
Dang, like you can't sneeze into your
elbow or something.
Your elbow or whatever. You just sneeze in your gloves. And then you go.
They ruthless.
To touch a bag of fries.
That's
Open
ruthless.
the door and touch a bag of fries. I wanted some chicken nuggets and fries. You ain't think about me.
This stuff definitely got people on edge. Cause man, people, it haven't been as much like fatalities from it, but the rate that it was going when it first like came around, this shit dropped like a mixtape. It was going nuts. It was going nuts.
I'm not trying to go against all what the scientists say and everything, but man, I feel like that you going to the hospital, COVID.
Yeah.
You got COVID?
Facts.
You got COVID?
They was
your nose running? Oh, bro, you got COVID.
Yeah, they was just labeling everything as COVID at one point.
You died of a heart attack, but I'm gonna say he had COVID anyway.
Right, we found what they be saying? We found some COVID-19 in this region of the body. Like what? The nigga had diabetes.
The man didn't have a foot. You found COVID in his foot?
Man, people crazy. The man done had an open heart surgery. You know what I'm saying? They be saying anything. I don't even know. They be saying anything. But yeah. Something else.
You know, the current president out there telling people to shoot bleach in their veins and stuff like that. Like a lot of his supporters aren't already,
bro,
shooting up other things in their veins.
What was the other thing he said? Eat some Clorox or something. What'd he say?
Yeah, he was like put it. You know, just you could take that shot,
bro.
It's really good.
Again,
you can take this. COVID's gonna go away.
If you were a Donald Trump supporter, I worry about you. I worry about you. Take this how you want. I don't care what you say, how you clip this, how you make it look. If you're a Donald Trump supporter, you have problems. You have problems, bro.
Him telling it how it isn't a good reason for him to be president. When he tells it how it is, no, he doesn't. The man's. I mean, politicians are liars. That's just their nature. But when you start spreading false information, like you're the man, you're in the highest office in our land.
Yeah.
Why are you doing stuff like that? This is why I think they should have an age limit on presidents. Like, come on, Trump and Biden, they're already 70-something years old.
Yeah.
They do 2 terms in their 80s.
Man, I think that's
you old and delusional. Would you let your grandpa drive and he 85 years old?
Man.
Talking to himself crazy.
Grandpa might run into something.
Exactly.
Can't be doing that.
Grandpa, now you need to sit down. I'll take you to the store.
Man.
I'll go get your groceries. Why is this man able to be president and he's crazy?
Man, he just spreading like... That's what I'm saying. The people that voted for him, y'all from a different planet. Because the way he goes about things and spreading hate and racism and just absolute nonsense, bro.
The man couldn't even condemn white nationalism.
Man, those Proud Boys, whatever
when given the opportunity to condemn it, he was silent. If you have any love in your body for somebody that don't look like you, how can you condone that? Man, it's sick. Super sick. Like with them Trump rallies, man, I feel like this is stuff that my great grandparents used to talk about, being from down south, like on the lynch rides and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like that stuff make you feel uncomfortable. Man, your people shouldn't feel uncomfortable because America. Yeah, just with you can't even really put it into words.
Can't, because it's ridiculous, man. Everything about it is ridiculous, bro. That debate alone with them 2 clowns was a mess. All of the debates.
2 men, 2 old men. Shut up. Like
it looked like a Step Brother movie.
Yeah, like y'all up there fighting for what?
It was Will Ferrell and whatever the other dude name is. That's what it looked like.
Y'all can't talk. Y'all can't give each other turns to talk. Like y'all supposed to be. Y'all are very important people, and y'all can't even talk the way to wait till y'all turn. Like, come on, we learned that in elementary school. Wait your turn to talk.
It's crazy. But just to this isn't no good segue, but to segue off to a different topic really quick. Have you seen that new Kevin Hart special?
Yeah, garbage.
Hey yo, not to look crazy or nothing, going from Joe Biden and Trump to Kevin Hart, but that just popped in my head. The backlash that he been getting from that, oh my goodness. Like people been like going at Kevin's head off of the comments that he made on this special. I just feel like, okay, you can not think Kevin is funny, right? That's fine. But as far as you or a person being no comic and like sitting at home and just trying to critique what somebody says, because they were saying I think somewhere in the thing he called like his daughter, he made a joke about his daughter being a hoe or something like that, and people was going crazy. Like, how could you say that about your daughter? I don't know. I just feel like at the end of the day, it was just jokes. You don't really, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to really be out here like, yeah, my daughter's a hoe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Common sense will tell, you know.
The man's a comedian. You can't really take anything he says
seriously.
It's a joke.
Man.
I might not have personally liked the special, but He's a comedian. He gets paid to say stuff like that.
Yeah. I don't know.
How many of y'all out here ain't calling y'all? Your daughter does one thing you don't like. She wants to wear a crop top. You calling her a hoe, and you serious about it.
Something along the lines for sure. Like,
come on now, I don't
know.
Don't worry about what that man called his child. That's his child. You know what I mean? He's a comedian. He's not even being serious.
Yeah, it's just jokes. It's just jokes. It's just jokes, ladies and gentlemen. That's all. That's all. But for me, as a big Kevin Hart fan, I didn't really take nothing towards that, because again, it's just jokes. But as far as the special being funny, my bad, y'all. I just got an email from one of my professors. But as far as the special being funny, I didn't think it was some of Kevin Hart's best work. I'm gonna just say that. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. It hasn't been as funny, or not even that. He's doing the same stuff. I feel like
he's not like, to me, stand up funny, like to where he can just sit there and just make jokes. Like he can't look serious.
Yeah. Like
Dave Chappelle and make you laugh. He has to do the same.
Well, yeah, Dave Chappelle's
making faces, jumping around, and all that stuff to really make you laugh. And I feel like at a time it gets old.
Yeah, I can see that. Dave Chappelle though, that's a different animal. Staying on this subject, did you see the newest Dave Chappelle?
Yeah.
Where he was talking about people not watching the Chappelle show and all that.
Yeah, seen that.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that's power right there, though.
That's crazy. Because the fact that Dave Chappelle can go in front of an audience and talk the way that he talks, just in general, is incredible. A lot of people are scared to do that. A lot of people, especially nowadays, like, back in the day, the 90s, all that, before that, they said whatever. But now, for him to say that, and then to call out Comedy Central like that over his show, shit is crazy.
It's because how they did him was very racist.
Yeah.
He don't really like his old content of how it depicted him and how it depicted his people.
Yeah.
He didn't like that. And for them to not even get his blessing, I feel like they should have asked him, hey, can we have this on Net? Can we put this on Netflix?
Yeah.
We'll pay you some money or whatever. Just do it right. Because, I mean, that's that man's genius.
Yeah, Netflix and HBO Max.
I wouldn't even know what Comedy Central is without Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, for a young blood like myself, that's true. That's definitely true. Definitely true.
Pay that man his money that he deserves.
Yeah, facts. Because it's crazy. It's literally called Chappelle's Show, but he has no rights to it. Like, that's sick. Like, and it almost made me think of Kanye, right? People want to be so quick to call Kanye crazy, but they damn near saying the same thing. I mean, what y'all think? Y'all can comment below. Is to a certain extent, because Kanye do be saying some off the wall stuff. Let's be clear. I'm not saying everything that Kanye says is correct, because it's not. But within the sense of owning your own rights to your music or your content in general, whether that's video, music, or whatever else, I feel like they're saying you're preaching the same thing. You know what I'm saying? When you know better, you do better, basically.
But the thing about Kanye, though, you are considered crazy to people who aren't in the know.
True.
Just like
I'm not saying Dave Chappelle wasn't considered crazy, because when that man left to Africa, he was, definitely called all types of names. So yeah, I feel you on that.
And I feel like regardless of how you feel about Kanye, he's really setting a standard for artists and just everybody in America, not even just black America, just everybody, because he owns his stuff. And like, regardless of how you feel about his clothing line and his music or his politics, he owns up to it, and he does Kanye.
Facts.
He's Kanye. He's not anybody else but Kanye.
Yeah.
And you gotta love that about him. Just like Dave Chappelle is Dave Chappelle.
Right.
He's not selling out for anybody.
It's facts.
You gotta admire men like that.
I definitely take heed of that. Hence, with me and you always talk about just being our own boss and owning everything that we can get our hands on to. That's rightfully ours, of course, and not stepping on nobody's toes.
Yeah,
but
own your life.
If I gotta step on somebody's toes, like a Dave Chappelle or a Kanye West, to own my own stuff, then I will. But as they telling us, don't even let it get to that point. Just outright own your stuff from the jump.
Yep, go in with the knowledge. Arm yourself with the knowledge. That way you can't be taken advantage of. Because there's a lot of people out here that will take advantage of you. Mm-hmm. Don't let it get to that point. Have your own knowledge to where you not getting taken advantage of. Control your life. That's what I admire about them the most. They control their life. If they don't want to do something, they don't do it. You want them to do something? I don't want anything less than $1 million.
Probably, definitely more than that.
Oh, definitely more than that for them.
I feel you though. I definitely feel you. That's a good gem right there, man. Own your own stuff. Period. Ain't nothing wrong with asking for help. Ain't nothing wrong with seeking that knowledge to further better yourself. But at the end of the day, make sure, if not, that your name is on there. Whatever it is, make sure your name on there. We're gonna end it on that, ladies and gentlemen. That gem. Own your own. Own your own. Whatever you're trying to do. Whatever dreams, goals, aspirations you have in life and trying to accomplish,